Every year, we talk to thousands of people looking to improve their health and well-being. I answer questions about how nutrition affects their overall wellness based on my experience as a medical professional.
While I concentrate on how to make getting in shape and staying in shape easier.
And since we're both athletes, we also focus on performance, making sure that both physically and mentally, you always perform at your best.
The question we get most often, of course, is, where do I start? People say things like, I know I need to lose weight, or I know I need to eat better, but it all seems so complicated.
Well, here's the message we want to share with you today. Taking control of your health doesn't have to be complicated. If you just remember that the best way to get started is by making one simple change at a time.
That's right. One simple change is all it takes to jumpstart your journey to better health.
And to prove it, we brought together some top health professionals to explain why just making one simple change can make such a huge difference in how you look and feel.
Yeah, a lot of people, especially New Year's resolutions, they say, well, this year I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to join a gym, or they'll try to make a change in their diet, and they try to do too much all at one time.
Being overwhelmed and not having a plan that they can use consistently to achieve their goals.
A goal is a dream with an action plan and a timetable.
If we try to do too much, often we set ourselves up for failure. But if we can do one simple change,
it sounds easy, it sounds doable, it doesn't sound intimidating.
It's something everyone can do. Take one small step in the right direction towards better health.
What you'll see is as you start drinking more water, as you start getting more sleep and rest and exercise and adding Juice Plus to your diet.
Now it's a habit and it feels good. And so then you can take on something else.
Because what you're doing when you start a health habit is you're proving to yourself you can do this.
Every morning, millions of us step on our bathroom scales for a personal progress report. Sometimes we like what we see, sometimes we don't. With all sorts of new diets popping up, how do we choose? And why does everyone always seem to have trouble sticking to their new diet?
Where people go wrong in dieting, they think of dieting as something I can't do. The term diet means a way to eat. We are all on a diet.
if we think about dieting, it seems like it's almost a punishment, or it's a way we're trying to harshly change what we're doing. If we approach it as, I'm approaching my life with better nutrition.
And when we start to really embrace the idea that the food we put in our body can really serve us and help us stay healthy and give us energy and help us look good, then the unhealthy habits that we'd get rid of, we're not going to miss.
Food is medicine, and that surprises my patients sometimes when they get a prescription pad with eat more vegetables on it.
If they just decide to eat one raw vegetable snack a day and add that to their regimen, that's a real easy change that is realistic for them to accomplish. As that becomes easier, then they can decide to add another simple change, drink more water that day, eat another vegetable, grab a piece of fresh fruit.
Anything that you can do consistently that's simple is something that you're going to probably stick with.
So I don't think that making changes to your diet should be complicated at all. If it's complicated, you're not going to do it.
The best one simple change for you is the one you will do.
It doesn't take six-pack abs and a rock-hard body to look good.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Getting into better physical shape can be as simple as putting one foot in front of the other for just a few minutes every day. You just need to move your body any way you can.
Everybody knows physical activity is important. Not only is it a way to burn more calories, it's also a great way to have more energy and to look better and feel better in the process. So why aren't more people physically active?
A lot of people, myself included, for years thought that, oh, to exercise means I have to go to a gym.
Exercise doesn't have to be that rigorous. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing type of thing. You don't have to live at the gym, but you do need to exercise.
A great question is, what can I do in terms of physical activity that fits into my busy lifestyle?
Exercise can be fun and easy, and it could be anything that will get people moving more.
It's a natural part of the human condition to want to move. Watch any child. They all are moving.
Exercise is one of those things that I think we just need to change the way we look at it. Instead of saying exercise, just look at it as I'm going out for a walk and I'm going to clear my head and get some fresh air.
The thing to choose is what it is you'll do, what you enjoy. So if you enjoy walking, then find a time and a place to do your walking. And sometimes you can do it at work if you park your car at the end of the parking lot, or if you decide not to use an elevator but to use the stairs.
Eventually, you'll get out of bed in the morning and you'll say, I gotta move. Some vigorous movement, it becomes a natural part of you. So diet and exercise are the perfect partners in health.
It's something most of us take for granted, even though 70% of our body is made up of it. I'm talking about water. While experts tell us we need to consume at least 8 cups a day, most of us don't drink anywhere near that amount. And depending on factors, such as our weight and our level of activity, you may need even more. Why is water so important to how we look and feel? And are there simple changes we can make to ensure we drink more water?
We just assume that we're going to know that we should drink more water. Actually, thirst is a poor indicator of adequate hydration.
So you may feel like you're not thirsty anymore when you drink a few sips here or a few sips there. But actually what's happening is that your brain won't tell you you're thirsty until you're already dehydrated.
Dehydration, lack of water,
Can make the body feel fatigued, stiff.
A lot of folks don't realize that a lot of times when they feel like they're hungry, really their body is begging them for water. They're actually thirsty. And just by adding more water to your diet, not making any other changes, you will lose weight.
Making yourself more hydrated as one simple change really sometimes is just putting a glass of water by your bedside, or making sure that at your office you have a bottle of water on your desk. Seeing it visually there is often a stimulus to remind you to drink more water.
sweetened beverages do not count.
Liquids is not water. Water is H2O. It's just water. It's the only thing that's going to truly hydrate you. It's what your body is looking for. The best thing you can do for your skin is drink more water. You can take 10 years off your face by drinking more water.
Sleep more, stress less. Getting enough sleep every day and reducing the levels of stress in our lives are two of the most important aspects of our health. Unfortunately, they are also the least appreciated. We know that when we're rested and relaxed, we look better, feel better, and perform better. But because of our busy lives, too many of us try to get by with far less sleep than we need. And how about the stress in our lives? Fortunately, there are some simple changes you can make to help you sleep more and stress less.
Sleep problems have reached epidemic proportions. There are now sleep disorder clinics in every city. And the reason is our lifestyle.
Most people require at least a minimum of 7 hours of good sleep. And what disrupts that are some of our habits.
There's always one more thing to do. Sleep just becomes something that we can get an extra hour of time out of.
Sleep is just as important as eating well and getting good exercise in order to help you feel your best and to look your best. I mean, seriously, who wants to look tired? You know, dude, you're looking pretty tired today. That's not what we want to hear. We want to feel more energetic. We want to look well rested and refreshed.
The magic medicine for a good night's sleep, and this comes from all your sleep centers, is lights out before lights out. And that means an hour before sleep, start dimming your lights. Turn off the computer, turn off your smartphone, lights out an hour before lights out.
How big an issue is stress?
If you look at the reasons that people visit the doctor, the vast majority are caused by stress, and therefore mostly preventable.
And it's really sad because it creeps up on people. They become used to stress and they don't realize that that's what's going on.
And the fact is we can't eliminate stress. Stress is always going to be there. It's really how you manage stress.
Simple stress busters. Simple changes to reduce your stress. First of all, If you can't change it, don't worry about it. Next, focus on solutions instead of problems.
Otherwise, the stress over time, it's going to break you down. So in order to be the best you that you can be, and in order to be the best you to others, you need to plan and schedule time to do those activities that relax you, have some fun in your life.
Studies have shown that those with a happier, more positive, joyful attitude actually live longer and have less illnesses.
So we've come full circle to one of the simplest changes we can make when it comes to your health. It's one simple change Heidi and I recommend to everybody: adding Juice Plus to your diet. There's no easier way to add more good whole food nutrition to your diet every day, whether it's Juice Plus capsules, Juice Plus Complete, or both.
If you want to jumpstart your health, the number one thing you can do is add a huge variety of fruits and vegetables to your diet. But most people can't even get their 5 or 10 in, let alone the amount we really need to be ultimately healthy. When you take Juice Plus,
Every single day, we're putting 30 fruits and vegetables into our body on a consistent basis.
To bridge the gap between what we should be getting and what we actually get.
Juice Plus capsules are such a great way to start the One Simple Change journey because
If you can chew, if you can swallow, you can take Juice Plus, and I love that.
This makes sense to me. This is real food. That's number one.
Secondly, Juice Plus is the most scientifically supported and studied fruits and vegetable concentrate on the planet.
And everybody comes to a point in their life where they get to choose. And by adding Juice Plus capsules and Complete, that is the beginning.
The one simple change, because I think they work so well together.
It is one of the best one simple changes I have ever made.
So now you've heard it from our fellow health professionals. You've heard it from us too. You don't have to turn your life upside down to get started on your journey to better health, to looking better and feeling better for the rest of your life. In fact, all it takes is one simple change, such as adding Juice Plus to your diet. Combine that right out of the gate with one of the other simple changes we've shared with you today.
Or more than one.
And you'll start to see and feel the difference in no time.
You can also help us inspire others to start making simple changes in their lives. Tweet us about the simple changes you're making at #OneSimpleChange, or you can share your experiences on the Juice Plus Facebook page.
The important thing is that we all can do something to improve our health. It doesn't have to be something big, as long as it's something that's right for you.
Make one simple change today, and then another and another.
And before you know it, you'll be looking better and feeling better than you ever imagined you could.